Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple of weeks and, well, you know why. We talked about it in the last episode. I am trying to work on some other content of when I went to the Classic Car Show in Bicester, but I've got a lot of content. I'm trying to cut it down so it's kind of, well, it's hopefully a little bit nicer to watch and not like an hour of just me talking or driving in a car. I'm just down with the Mini, and I thought we'd show you where it is at the moment. I probably, if I can today, I will go back up to the other place where I was and kind of show you what's left of it, which is not much, needless to say. But I said that the old barn's coming down. We've had a look at the new one. Let's go and see how that's getting on here. So what do you think? It's pretty much gone. Not much left. I think, I can't remember now, but I think the whole lot, that whole front is going to come down as one piece. The uprights are supposedly staying, because I think they're supposed to be part of the new house, but I don't know, I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. But anyway, that's what's left of the barn. Lucky enough, I have another good friend. Now, while it's not quite, as you can see from the ground, not quite a finished barn, but it is a barn and kind of used for barn things. Tractors. Hey, it's all right, we like tractors. Lots of machinery in here, and then tucked away over in the corner here, we will show you. And again, lucky enough to keep her out the way. Got a bit muddy coming in here, but that's what happens when you try and move around at this time of year. Got her up on some wooden plates so she's not just sitting in the mud. Some bricks as well, just to keep her so I don't have to have the handbrake on. But here we are, she's in, nice and safe, away from too much of the weather, which is good. Right, so updates, where are we at, what are we doing? We'll just hop in. So as of last time we were finishing off some of the stereo. This is not quite in yet. I need to just trim a little bit more of the plastic there. Not that you can see what I'm doing, I just noticed as the light is poor in here. Let me see what I can do. Here we go, so where do we get to? This speaker's not quite in properly. I need to trim just a little bit more of the plastic of the door card to fit that in properly. See, I've got 3 screws in, but I can't quite get this one in. Now with this one, to try and help with getting the grill on, I've rotated it. So normally the screws were here, on the other side, on the passenger side, they were here, and here. But because that's the way the speaker grill would be in on the same place, and because the speaker grill sits further out than this, and the screws, it just wouldn't have worked. So I've done it like this, across, up and down across, so that I'll drill some more pilot holes and just put some other standard screws to hold the grill over it. So what we need to do is we need to fix that one up. Not doing it today. That one there, we'll unscrew that one and spin it round slightly, again just so that we can get the grill on. Because it's either that or the grill's going to sit like this. And now that I've kind of done the driver's side so this sits upright, we're going to have to fix that one as well. The other thing we have is, remember in the back we have these clips. So I've got some more for the central cubby hole. And then the other thing I talked about was getting some springs, because they weren't quite popping up. So I've got these springs. They're all slightly different size there, probably about a 10 mil. We've got some slightly long ones there. Not quite sure if one by itself is going to do it, but you never know. We could always put 2 together. We'll see. Again, it just needs to be enough just to pop it up, so you can get your fingers on it. And if not, we could come up with another plan for that. Now, I was going to have a look at that today, but if you have a look at and see where I'm parked, Yeah, yeah. Didn't think about that part, did we? So we'll see. I could let the car roll a bit further forward, but as you can see, it's not the best in here. But again, at least she's out of the weather, which is good. What else do we need to do over the car? Actually, there's another good point I'd like to get people's opinion on, because I have a lot of conversations with people about this car and the whole facelift, non-facelift thing. Now, this car is a facelift. It's a 2005, so it has the three-piece dash, it has the different engine mount, but as you've seen, it's got the two-spoke steering wheel, and these lights, these didn't belong with it, so I bought these to put in, but I have normally in here with the standard halogens, so it didn't have any of this washer stuff. Now, I've struggled to get these to work properly. I haven't done full investigation yet, but I've got this funny feeling that there's a whole bunch of other possible electrical pieces and other bits that would have gone into the car when the facelift, if you'd chosen these, or even if you had xenons at all. But my car, this car originally didn't have them. It had halogens in it, and I was thinking for the moment, well, certainly when when the new year comes and if it has to go for MOT, these just don't work. So I'd be really interested if anyone does know exactly what the differences are. I could probably try and do a bit of searching on the internet, but I don't know how far I'll get with that. But if anyone knows if there's anything specifically electrical that needs to be in the car, I do believe for these washers to work, there's a relay that needs to go into the circuit, the fuse box over that side of the car, and whether there's now. Typically, the wiring should be all in place, and now they just don't always put in the relays and fuses, etc. But again, I'm not 100% sure on that. So it'd be good to know if anyone does know the answer to that. What else do I need to consider and think about these at the moment? Good question. Good question, he says. All right. Let's pop in this side. So the other thing I bought is I had some of these LED strip lights. Hopefully, let's bring those out so you can see them. So I bought some of these. The friend of mine up the road had some as well, which is the lights I put in the back here. I've also put one, I haven't put one underneath here, but you can see that's the standard incandescent light. So it's quite yellow and bright, but these LED strips, I've got some white ones and I've got some that shine blue. At the time I just had white ones, so I've put that in, a white one in there, and you can see the difference. It's just incredible. Looks really, really good. What I'm going to do is the bottom one I'll probably replace with blue. So we're going to put one there and obviously one over the other side with that light. So that I may have a look at that and see how I can do that today, see what it looks like. I was going to put some blue lights in the back, I'm not quite sure where yet. The other thing is I want to bring down go and get the side pieces, side panels in the back here, and just see if I can work out how I can fit them in to the back. There'll be some adjustments obviously that need to be made, but we'll see how we go. All right. Okay, so we've got this in now. As you can see, it's not too bad. Again, depending on how well the vinyl handles all the treatment, will depend on how that finishes. Because I've made this flush, I guess, with the door, this doesn't quite match up down the side here, but no big deal. And I guess this is where, if you are a bit of an expert in these things, you could probably build probably a nice enclosure on the door here somehow that this would fit in nicely. Anyway, that's not me. We're just here for some half decent sound. So what we're going to do is put these black covers on. What I need to do is drill some holes through into the woodwork, and I just need to work out roughly where those are going to go. Being very careful, obviously we don't want to be very careful what we do here. Now, fortunately I don't have a lot of screws here that will be able to reach and do what, to fit this. So, oh, okay, that's moves. That's no good, is it? Right, see where we are. Not too bad there. I might try and drill this a little bit higher. It might be a bit too late. Okay, that's gone through. Oop. Problem is I could be hitting a screw, ow, in behind. Let's try this one. Should just be going into the wood behind it. Should be. Right, I've got a couple of screws, a couple of small ones here. So we're going to see, it's the problem working in a space that you're not used to without tools. There are tools around, but I don't know where they all are, so we've got to, but hey, again, I'm very, very, very happy to have this space. It's, considering how freezing cold it is outside, it's actually not too bad in here. I mean, it's not warm, I'm not going to say that, but it's not absolutely freezing. Now that screw is not quite big enough to catch and hold, so that's not going to work. This one is over here, so we might be able to at least do two on each side. I know where there are some screws up at the old place, but again, not good, no good to me right here, right now. But I might be able to get one in here. Will that take? Again, is it not long enough? Last thing I want to do is break something here. So I'll be a little bit careful. Now I just want to use this just to line up where we are. And then we'll put a hole in this one here as well. And this one, hopefully you'll get the screw to fit in here. So this screw, with any luck, will fit in over there. I do have screwdrivers just there. Then what I can hopefully do, I might I can't see. Can't see where that hole is I just drilled. There it is there. Light's just in the wrong place. Here we go. Okay, that's all right. That's not too bad. Right, so I just need now some slightly longer screws for that side. This can go in, where are we? Okay. Right, well that's good. So now, hopefully that grill will go on there. Well, once we've found some more screws, yeah. And that is looking pretty good. Right, well, it's turned out all right, I think. I still need to get another screw, but I found one more. It's a zinc coloured one, so it's not perfect. But at the moment, that keeps it protected for when I am hopping in another car, which is the key thing here, is just to keep that speaker from being kicked. Next thing is we've got to go and take the other one off and move that around. But before I kind of get into that, I just got to think, because I wouldn't mind getting some more stuff, so it may be worth me going and trying to find some more screws. But at this point of the day, I've done too much talking again and not enough action and work. And I really need to, I think I need to pop away now, but I need to certainly jot a few things down as to what I need for next time, because this has been a very, very, very quick visit and not a lot has been done. Still, like I said, it's winter and we're doing what we can, and hopefully we'll be back to it soon. Right, so here you have the Mini. I haven't gone away, just cold. As I'm sure most people noted, it's not the warmest at the moment, but car's safe and sound, and this is the new barn we're in. Again, like I said, it's better than nothing, right? It's better than it being sitting out on the street. So we've got that, and hopefully we'll get in and be able to do something either next weekend or, well, certainly the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll be able to come in and do a little bit more work on this and get a few things done. I'll get some power in here properly. We'll get the lights up so that you can actually see what's going on, which will be obviously even better. Right, guys, so I hope you're all staying safe and well. Yeah, very short video, but we'll see you in the next one. Take care for now.